I stopped consuming black media that made me realize I was black. Like any black, like I don't like Jordan Peele films. I don't like no Jordan Peele films.
You don't want to consume this stuff.
No, don't remind me how fucked up it is to be a black person. I know. I live it every day.
Okay. I know. I feel. I see where you're coming from a bit on that.
I see where you're coming from.
So the opposite of Kendrick, who is like reminding you of that consistently, is Drake, who was just like, I want to fuck. She has a BBL. And I'm like, yeah, no, she do got a BBL. And I do want to fuck. And I do want to take half a pill. And I
can relate to this.
Yes. Yeah. This is the fun part of it. Also, for somebody who's having sex consistently, it's not fun to listen to Kendrick Lamar. It just isn't. Like, and somebody who's I'll be honest. Like,
Kendrick Lamar is not on nobody's sex playlist, okay? Like, at all.
No.
Laying dick down. You not turning on We Gonna Be All Right while you fucking her. Like, that's not gonna get the vibes done.
Irus and Crips all got along. They probably gonna get you.
That backseat freestyle might go hard, bro. That backseat freestyle might go hard.
Yuck.
It's a red flag.
No,
you would be more, Josh. You would be.
How would I be more?
See?
Because you cool.
Like that's what I keep telling this motherfucker for real. I keep telling this motherfucker that he's
the reason that you are the reason that a nigga will watch this. Like eventually y'all fan base is gonna be all white and nerds, and that's gonna be super thorough for y'all. But you the reason that a nigga like me will watch, because I can identify with you. I'm like, no, that nigga like he don't know as many words as like that.
Type shit, feel for real.
Type shit, you know type shit though. I told that nigga he knows many words, man. I feel bad now. I thought it was
you should feel bad.
That was because it was compliment, and you just drove off a fucking cliff at the end.
It's gonna be fucking one syllable words all this time.
I like you because you like me.
Yeah, girl be saying stuff and I don't even be liking what they be saying.
Female wildin'.
No, I be feeling him. I'm like, no, female is wildin'.
I know. This nigga dog be watching it be like.
like the fucking tambourine monkey and shit. Ting, 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 ting.
I'm like, no, female is wildin'. Yo, he right, yo. Fucking these niggas talk about these
I know.
big word niggas.
Yeah, let me go ahead and introduce it, man. We got a lot of good shit to talk about. I'm very happy. We got Tech Mogul Dom here, Loki and Minute Zoom here on Waving the Red Flag podcast, the #1 existentialism and drug advocacy podcast, at least in Southwest United States. Like, I think that's probably the extent of our region.
Best Tex-Mex on this podcast.
Southwest United States, Southeast Atlanta, Georgia. We definitely dominate those markets. Right now, we got Eddie, Josh, Alvin. As I already kind of pre-introduced, we got the world's greatest tech mogul. Listen to this while you shit. Podcast aficionado,
potty mouth network,
streamer extraordinaire. Tech mogul,
thorough. I've heard.
Dom.
Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
There you guys, very very kind words. A lot of misinformation was spread. No longer a network. Everybody who worked for me has since left me and tried to cancel me. Also, we are no longer listeners while you shit. We are just potty mouth because that brand was a brand that they canceled. So you
just rebranded and fucking hopped.
Yeah, 100%.
Changed the channel and everything. That was the old body. Don't worry about it.
That's real Silicon Valley shit right there, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's tech mogul shit.
Yeah,
yo, FD Signifier don't even know all the bad words I said. He don't even know all the bad words. My bad.
Never heard of you before. You don't even. You got a whole different filthy Frank
history.
I
love the Drake take. I like these guys. All right.
Yeah, he don't even know I was a knife for a little bit. Like he don't know that.
Yeah, no. He was looking at the resume. Okay, you got the waving the red flag cosign. You made one video about Drake, and before 2024, you've got nothing on your resume. I suppose you can come through on the podcast.
You know
He's a full-time. Before that,
he was a full-time fucking.
That was a good video.
It's better than a part-time.
FD though. That was a really good video y'all did with FD though.
I appreciate you, gang. You know, I thought it was a real good conversation. It was a meeting of two different generations of hip hop listeners, which I thought was needed. I thought that podcast, and I still think it is, like history was going to look back on as like the only non-biased conversation of the Drake and Kendrick beef, which ever, because right now, like, it's too polarized. It's MAGA fans on both sides, but that conversation between he and Four and I was just two guys discussing the beef and the artists as they are, and not from our perspective of who we love more as music makers.
Got you. So
I think that's all those conversations get like overtaken with just like, well, I like this artist, so I'm just gonna make every argument about who they are, instead of talking about like, okay, well, cool, you like this one, you like this one, but can we categorize? Can we talk about how they're different, what they do, what they don't do? But people don't want. They just want to go, this one bad, this one good. So
exactly, yes.
But you made a,
I agree.
You made a good. I think the point that you were making in that video, Dom, was that you were like, it seemed like core to your point was that there's a distinction between hip hop as a musical genre and as a culture.
Yeah, that's something I've been trying to like hammer over the head for a little minute now, that there is difference between hip hop the genre and hip hop the culture, right? Because hip hop the genre is like a big umbrella that encompasses a lot of styles of music and a lot of different people, right? Somebody like Jack Harlow or Ariana Grande or Miley Cyrus has existed in hip hop the genre before, but that don't mean they're part of the culture. And I think when we talk about like what Kendrick said inside the beef, he said, I'm what the culture feeling. I'm like, yes, for sure. But we're not talking about the culture. We're talking about the genre. What is the genre feeling? I think that was the big distinction I was trying to make between the two things. FD Signifier, he got it, but he was coming more from a perspective of culture. And like culturally speaking, Drake has not had a big impact because, of a variety of factors. And I'm not here to
I disagree.
Oh yeah,
I disagree
with that one. Yeah.
I've never disagreed.
He said like it was true too.
Okay, tell me about
you. Like it wasn't gonna be pushback on that.
I didn't know we was doing hip hop talk today, fellas. I thought we was gonna have some real talks
about. We talk about everything on this shit. You know,
it's up to whoever. But I feel like Drake has had more of an impact in terms of like what the culture is doing. Maybe you're defining culture differently but I would say he's done more than Kendrick. Perhaps unfortunately, but pound for pound. I mean, come on.
Okay, so what would you describe as culture? By the way, I'm a Drake fan. Just let all the listeners who don't know me, I am an avid Drake fan.
Me too. Much to everybody's chagrin, I enjoy Drake's music more than I do Kendrick's. Though I'm open to all cultural criticisms. I would say culture.
I do not agree with that. I am a Kendrick fan. I was always on the right side of history.
Yes,
I've been calling it
100%
from day one since this shit started. Just put that
He did. He's a Kendrick fan. I would say for me, culture is like. Culture is all of the shit that you maybe don't get from just the internet. That's one element of it. It's the thing that you get from being around people, but then it's everything from that. So it's the food, it's the slang, it's like relationship dynamics, the way people, it's everything. That's what culture is. Yeah. So it's all of that kind of shit. And I would say Drake, his impact there is people make music differently. People approach relationships differently. People approach like, even just like the OnlyFans, bad bitch getting flew out, Mykonos, like culture as being part of a thing that we know about. Drake, I think, was part and parcel of that coming into the culture as a thing that everybody, like getting flued out. That's not some shit that Kendrick, made part of the culture, whereas Drake did.
Drake has changed the landscape of music, and I would say Kendrick Lamar hasn't. I don't think anybody was. Too. Yeah, and I'm not, and again, I want to be very clear on what I'm saying. That does not mean that I think Drake is a better artist than Kendrick, because that's what people continue to come at me for. That is not the case, right? There are lots of players, and I often use sports metaphors, right? There are often players that have like changed the way that sports have been played, that like the average sport fan today like have no idea what like who they are, right? Like,
but they changed the game.
Adrian Dantley gave us Kevin Durant, and a lot of people that are listening to this right now have no idea who the fuck Adrian Dantley is, for example. So you can definitely change stuff and like not be like the best at anything. But nobody's trying, like, legitimately. Let me ask you this, Dom. Let me ask you this explicitly. Mm-hmm. Who's trying to be the next Kendrick? Who's trying to be the next Kendrick? There are lots of people that have tried to be the next Drake. There are lots of people that have ate off the Drake so-called stimulus package. Drake has given us so many different artists on that. And again, I think Kendrick is a much better artist, but nobody's trying to do what Kendrick is doing the way that a lot of people are trying to do what Drake are doing.
Wouldn't like a Jid be like somebody who's trying to be like a next him? No,
Jid is 33 years old, man. I to be honest, I hate.
No. Okay, wait. But what Alvin asked was who's trying to be, not who's succeeding in being.
So okay, let me further. So Jid, when I say Jid is 33, I think that the idea that Jid is the next Kendrick was an idea that's thrusted upon him because he raps and does the fast flow and he has weird voice and shit like that, was the idea thrust upon him. But I don't think it's something he actually ever wanted. Now, as far as Alvin's question, you asked me who infected culture more. It's definitely Drake. I think Drake has not culture, music. I think the genre of music, Drake has changed how people approach song making, like whether it's how we use melodies or how we write hooks or how we like all that, like how we approach beats, or just the simple idea that like the idea of having like contributors or ghostwriters inside the studio is a normalized idea. That's something that Drake did. Now Kendrick, I think culturally has done a lot for the music. I remember when I was when To Pimp a Butterfly came out, I was in high school. It came out around the same time I was having my Black awakening. And what that means is I was like, I wasn't what?
No, I want to hear what it is.
He got on to Tariq Nasheed.
So
I think we all got on.
That little Hotep phase.
Yeah.
The Hotep phase hit you.
Yeah.
It was Lupe for me, but fair enough. And and Spike Lee, but yes.
When I realized
Umar Johnson, you know, just was heavy in his niggas.
Like, my nigga red Hidden Colors.
You know what's funny? I wasn't even. So I'm from Philly. So Philly is a weird city because it's still like not as much anymore. We're getting gentrified heavy. But for a long time in my life, I didn't have a white neighbor. I didn't have a white classmate. I didn't have a white friend.
Yeah.
Like all the white people I knew were in positions of power. There were teachers. They were police officers. They were positions of power. They weren't like somebody like a peer of mine.
They were running shit. Yeah.
Exactly. So at 16 years old, I started to peep this, and I'm like, oh shit. And that's when I realized what it meant to be Black, like socially and goddamn, the word is economically, almost fucked it up. All that shit, I started to realize what it meant.
Comedy.
And yep. And at the same time that happened, I have the album, which is To Pimp a Butterfly. And that made me be like, oh, everything's all right. That music is very blissful. Like, yo, we're gonna get through this. And then we didn't get through it. And I had to turn my brain off to this shit. I'm like, I can't listen to Kendrick no more because it's like that's too deep of music, my nigga. Especially when I know shit wasn't gonna get better. But that's what I think Kendrick has done culturally. Because while tons of young Black Americans across the country we fucking had our Black awakenings, we were having it to Kendrick Lamar music, which is, I think, culturally means more than Drake telling us about how he fucked the BBL. Even though I love Drake.
He has a deeper impact. Like, let me go.
Go ahead,
like, it just has like Kendrick's music has a far, far, far deeper impact to the culture. It's like deep versus like width. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake has got a very wide reach, but Kendrick is like really deep with it. Pause. But like, because like Kendrick wasn't just making like we gonna be all right music like during that. Like his shit was like vastly like introspective, and of course like coming off the heels of To Pimp a Butterfly, but then like you had Good Kid, Mad City before that, which detail like gang culture, like growing up in this environment when you not really built like that, but this environment molds you into something that you're not. So Kendrick kind of touched a lot of bases. Like for me, like it wasn't just like we gonna be all right. Oh, let's hold hands and kumbaya and get through this. It was just, but
I will say that I think that perspective is interesting because my critique of To Pimp a Butterfly is typically based on the consumption of that media as somebody who was older and already had a very well-defined quote unquote Black awakening like prior to that, right? So my formative years happened well before that. So I'm viewing To Pimp a Butterfly in the light of what it did sonically and musically, and I've always said that it's underwhelming based on the body of work of other people that did what Kendrick was trying to do better. So for example, if you look at I get that you disagree, but I'm just gonna plead my case here. Yeah. So if you look at the reviews of To Pimp a Butterfly sonically, and even thematically of like what that brought to the case, I mean what that brought to the landscape, people like, oh, he's got these funk samples and shit. He's got this political commentary and social aspects of it. He basically did what the Roots were doing for like 4 albums before that, and he did it worse than they did it. So if you listen to The Tipping Point, which I've talked about this on they're putting fucking funk samples. They're like sampling fucking Sly Stone. They're fucking playing their own instruments. Black Thought is a much better artist. much better rapper, pure rapper than Kendrick. Let's just put that out there.
The Roots, How I Got Over is also another great example of like what the fucking Roots did. Because I mean, like they got a band. It's a band. It better have funk in that motherfucker, like original chords.
Yeah. But I think it's extremely interesting to hear about the perspective of To Pimp a Butterfly for somebody when they're younger and they're their Black Awakening and what that meant to them, right? So I think that kind of drives home because definitively I think just across the board it was a good album, but I think that context for me like drives home exactly how important that was for say like a older Gen Z kind of audience, because that wasn't the audience that I was looking for. So I do thank you for providing that, Dom, because that's good context for me, if nothing else.
Oh, look, this nigga's like a school teacher. Thank you and shit. Niggas thanking me for talking on the podcast. You a real interesting Negro, cuz.
You did a good job. Great job. Don't stop for you.
Good job, Dom. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you know words and shit like that.
This nigga exceeds expectations.
I know.
Wait, but Dom, the thing that I feel like we still diverged off of that I'm curious about is what are you defining culture at? Because you're saying culture is it just Black Awakening shit? Because that to me seems like you're just defining culture as the thing that Kendrick impacted, as opposed to culture. Like culture is all of the shit, I would think.
So to make a switch reference, it is the intangibles. It's not the things you listen to, it's the things you feel growing up, right? For example, like growing up, my mama, when she dropped me off at work, my mom was pretty young, obviously. She played Nas in the car for me. That was like the thing she played, because that was like good. Get ready to go to school. I'm trying to put thoughts in your mind of like being a great man.
Apple a day type music.
That's kind of culturally a thing, and I feel like Kendrick had that same vibe to it. It's
Impact.
Kendrick, like the music. While I agree, it doesn't age well when people talk about.
But when
people talk about specifically the Butterfly album being like has no value past the first listen, I agree, but I don't think it's meant for you to.
Josh is seething
every time, man.
Wait,
like,
but it don't. I listened to the album recently because I had to, but it's not good. What you want to ask me?
Before you go down that path, if Nas is culture in the way that it's those intangibles that inspire you to do shit or try hard or have your Black Awakening, wouldn't culture also be the opposite of that? And whoever is peddling that is also impacting the culture?
Oh, so like being a degenerate, you saying culture is also the
sure, like because if you're saying that culture is the extent to which music gives you that intangible drive towards power, whatever, then surely if you're doing something that's decreasing that, you're also impacting the culture, maybe for the worse, but wouldn't that also be culture?
So I'm not arguing that Drake didn't do anything for Black culture. I agree he did. He done a lot. So as somebody who didn't go to college but was on college campuses inside the late 2010s, what
were you doing on the college campuses?
Yo, my homies went there and I was fucking bitches. Yeah,
you know I mean?
I was getting
fucking women at different college campuses is a vibe.
I mean, it is a vibe. It is a vibe. It's great.
Yo,
I was on a bunk bed and shit. I was like, this is crazy. Yeah.
Yo, who room am I sleeping in?
I don't even go here.
It's either I'm sleeping in somebody's room or a car. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this weekend, but I'm gonna get here. Yeah, I'm in Bloomsburg in fucking in shitty town in Pennsylvania, going stupid.
Damn, you're driving down to the campus. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I mean, I'm going stupid. I mean, IUP. You know what I mean? Y'all don't even know about these shitty state colleges inside Pennsylvania.
Oh, was that the acronym of a university? Okay, I gotcha. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, IUP.
I thought that was like I owe you penis.
No.
Okay.
It is goddamn whatever. But as somebody on these campuses, I saw what Drake did inside these house parties. I did. But also I saw
impact.
I saw what Kendrick Lamar did. Okay. Not at the parties, but inside the conversations that people were having on campus, and how it affected these people, and how, like I said, the Black Awakening was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? It's different. It's two different type of effects. Like I always say, like, so the reason I stopped listening to Kendrick Lamar is because I stopped consuming Black media that made me realize I was Black. Like any Black, like I don't like Jordan Peele films. I don't like no Jordan Peele films. You don't
want to consume this stuff.
No, don't remind me how fucked up it is to be a Black person. I know. I live it every day.
Okay. I know. I feel I see where you're coming from a bit on that.
I see where you're coming from.
You know what I'm saying? So I stopped consuming a lot of that media. So the opposite of Kendrick, who is like reminding you of that consistently, is Drake, who was just like, I wanna fuck. She has a BBL. And I'm like, yeah, no, she do got a BBL. And I do want to fuck. And I do want to take half a pill. And
I can relate to this.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the fun part of it. Also, for somebody who's having sex consistently, it's not fun to listen to Kendrick Lamar. It just isn't. Like, and somebody who's I'll be honest. Like,
he was like, niggas that are getting laid are not listening to Kendrick. Like, what?
Kendrick Lamar is not on nobody's sex playlist, okay? Like at all.
No.
Like if you out here laying dick down, you not turning on "We Gonna Be All Right" while you fucking her. Like that's not gonna get the vibes.
I don't know. That might be the only one, man. That might be the only one.
Rules and Crips all got along. They probably got you.
That backseat freestyle might go hard, bro. That backseat freestyle might go hard.
You start
what kind of shot you giving her?
Fucking
yuck. That's insane.
Will you, bro? Hey, yo, I don't know. That shit might actually gotta go hard.
You might be on to something, Josh. You might be on to something.
Where does your grandmother stay? No, fuck where you're from.
No,
these are questions that you need to know. You're right.
No, you turn on Marvin's Room and you and her.
You fucking to Marvin's Room?
Yes, because her
honestly, low, muffled, that song fucking hits on a sex playlist.
That shit fucking makes me like think about things I don't want to think about when I'm like.
Alvin, I feel like you fucked to classical music, so I don't feel like you're in this conversation.
Mostly Future.
Okay. See, that actually that tracks. Black classical music.
What kind of future you fucking to though? Like what? Like which future is it? Hendrix? Like what are you? What are you getting down to? Is it?
Nah, man. So I'm thinking Future has a wide lane, right? Because you also got to think about him as like a writer and a collaborator. So like like
Body Party
love song, Body.
Body Party do hit on the sex playlist, by the way. I don't know if y'all heard Body Party recently. It's an amazing record from the.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You put love song on, like boom, there we go.
Come on in there. Also, just the whole Hendrix album. There's a song on there.
Honestly, other than Zanny Damage put me in the same place Marvin Room put me in. But yes, agreed.
Hell no.
Sometimes when you fucking women, you know that both you and her are thinking about other people during the sex, and the perfect person to play for that is Drake. Like, I don't think I've ever been a girlfriend's option ever.
No, I'm with you.
I think I've always been like I've always been replacement dick inside women's lives. Like I've always been like, yo, the nigga I actually wanted there,
including your current girl.
Yeah, she 30, gang. Like I wasn't her first choice.
You definitely not a top pick. You definitely not a top pick.
30.
Yeah, I mean,
but nobody marries their top pick. Okay, nobody marries their top pick, so that's fair. I mean, look, if you are replacement dick is how you get married. Like if you're somebody's first choice, y'all not gonna be together. Like, can I get
we circling back to that shit.
Can I get slightly red pill for? Can I get slightly red pill for a second on this podcast?
I mean, you might get jumped. I don't know. Let's see. Go. Yes, please.
Okay. So here's the idea.
Yes, please.
I think that a lot of men are shooting above. This is I'm talking in red pill language right now.
No, just say it. Just say it. Don't be pussy about it. Be red pill. I
just need to let the people that know me who know like I don't believe these things. I love women. I love I like my mother. I love her. Like I don't believe.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Yeah, she's a black queen. No, you splitting the fucking bowling alley. Just be all the way. Whatever the fuck you finna say.
No, okay, don't be all the way. Like Eddie's trying to get you fucking canceled. Like,
I know he is. Eddie's trying to.
I'm just saying.
And then he gonna clip it crazy. He gonna clip this whole part out.
I know. and then it gonna make you look worse. He gonna make you look worse.
I know exactly.
And then he gonna come in and be like, first of all, this is a podcast where we respect.
Right. That's how this bitch gonna start. So it's just gonna be you saying that at the beginning.
I know exactly how it's gonna start.
When I cut to you, it's gonna be black and white, and when I cut to me, it's gonna be color. Like I'm gonna do it dirty.
I know he got content, bro. He said, "No, go for it here. Fuck at that. Let me put some. You mean?
Let me produce you."
So I do believe that most men are shooting above what they should shoot. As in, most women who are like number standards. I don't believe we should put numbers on people, but who are like 10s and like 9s.
I disagree.
Like that.
Yeah,
I don't because it's kind of like a number ain't really enough to define a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, words is like, damn. Like,
No,
a
but
number ain't
it's
enough.
but no number is, you know what I'm saying? Like I might need to know the mileage on a car. I might need to know
a
its top
heuristic.
speed. Those are
It's a
it's one of
heuristic.
many. It's one of many
Yeah.
things. It's one of many things to create a holistic picture.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a good
Bitchonomics.
joke. I got Josh. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a good joke. Look, somebody laughed at that punchline.
No,
I
it
like,
was
man,
it was
I
a
was
good
with you. I
joke.
was with you.
It was a good joke and a
that
good
wasn't
point. So you know,
that wasn't good enough to define a bitch.
I was with you. I was with you the whole time, man. You know.
as long as somebody laughed at that, I
You
thought it
also
was
ain't
right.
saying nothing red pill. You also ain't saying nothing red pill.
I
This
know,
nigga
because
saying, let me.
He-
This
he's-
nigga saying,
he's
let me.
building
Let me
up.
get.
He's building
Let me
up.
get red pill. Let me get red pill. Sometimes niggas
women are
be
people.
trying to talk to women. Sometimes niggas be trying to talk to women that they shouldn't be trying to talk to. Red
That's a
pill,
short.
dog.
Yeah,
The,
that's a crimson pill.
the real red pill is that I think that most of us are going to marry sixes and we got to be happy with our 76ers. We're going to marry women who are mildly attractive, but we love them because they love us and we got to accept that as men. Like most of our grandmothers and our mothers were sixes. Like our daddies didn't settle down with the bad bitch from town. Our daddy settled down for the six. In the
Our daddy
moment,
couldn't get the bad bitch that was in town, more than likely.
yeah, like
I
she
mean,
was
because
fucking.
our dads were like, 5s and 6s. So that's
You know what I'm saying?
most people are. That's what being regular is.
But I think
Wait,
I'm
but
not
do you?
regular though. I'm not regular. Like I'm DOM.
What do you
Like,
what do you
I
think
spell my name
if
out.
you had to give yourself a number? Where are you at?
So my dick is about 7.5. So 7.
So 7. It is. Would you say that a man's like number is just his penis size measured
That's my
in American
just
inches?
just my penis. Like I said, a number is not enough to define a person. But
But if you
my
had
dick
to,
is a 7. My dick is a
This
7.
nigga,
So I'm a 7.
this nigga's fucking hilarious, bro. Everything
Okay.
you just said was
Okay.
fucking funny as shit. That was a fucking deep psyop
That was-
fucking.
I feel you.
That's why he got the booty shorts on.
What about your father?
Yo, you know what's funny? My dad dick little as hell. How do I know this?
Yeah, I was
Really?
literally just about to say, how do you?
So
Wait, do y'all not know what y'all's dad's dick situation is?
yeah, so y'all never see your dad's dick?
I have no clue. I have
Never
no
seen
clue.
it.
Really?
No clue.
Were we abused?
No. It was.
I feel like that's regular.
This nigga's about to virtual high five you until you.
Right.
I saw my dad
Yeah,
dick on accident, my nigga.
Yeah.
You start bringing up abusive shit. It was an accident. Like I came into the
Was it
room.
an accident?
I came into the room. While,
What a minute,
by the
was
way,
it not an accident
Shit.
for you?
Right. What the
Was
fuck
it
is
not an
got
accident?
going on now?
Was
Like,
it?
It was like during like early in life, like pre-puberty
Yeah.
times, but like I guess not I was about to phrase it crazy, but just like pissing in the toilet together kind of situations, or like taking a bath. I've seen his dick hella times
ain't
when
your
I was
daddy,
like younger.
What color your daddy's skin?
It's the same as mine. I don't know if that answers your question though.
He light skinned. That's a different. That's a problem.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
that nigga edited that.
lavender and chamomile baths. There's a family kind of shit. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, he is. He is.
Because that didn't sound like real Negro activities. Like my daddy ain't never been like, "Yo, come
Really?
piss with me."
He never bathed you?
No,
Okay.
my daddy never.
Maybe
Baby
I was
me.
abused. Maybe I
Yeah,
was abused. I don't know. Maybe I was
my-
abused. I don't know what's going on. I
My
gotta look
dad
that
was
up.
like, my dad was real weird. But to get to the point, I saw my dad dick because he was getting his dick sucked when I was 12.
That's way worse than what I.
That's-
Okay,
yeah,
yeah. Jesus
dude, not
Christ.
I know, DOM. You may have been abused. Like, I think Eddie's
Yeah,
saying
Jesus
some like.
Christ.
I think Eddie's saying something different than what you saying.
No,
He was proud of it and shit. Like you're a victim, bro.
no, he wasn't proud of it. Like he called me. So what happened was it was summertime, and like he didn't call
Yeah.
me to come in the house yet because usually
Oh, that's the worst time.
I was like, "Yo, what's up with my dad?" He usually called me to come in the crib at 9:30, but I'm like, it's 10 o'clock and I'm outside still. I'm a big boy and shit like that.
He forgot about you mid dick suck.
The dick suck was fire. Fire is dick suck.
You that's wait. How long did you see it before you left the room?
Maybe
That
10
looks
seconds. Maybe 10 seconds. So I
That's
walked
crazy.
into
10 Mississippi's on a dick suck is crazy.
because I walked in the room and he didn't hear me open the door. That's how good the dick suck was. They were so locked in. And I said,
Yeah.
This nigga said,
I said,
"Oh,
oh. I said, oh, or something. And then my dad, I ran downstairs. I called my mom because my dad and my mom aren't together, obviously. So
Okay.
I called my mom And I was like, Mom, I saw my dad. He was having sex. And my mom laughed at me. She was like, that's funny. I was like, what? And then my dad came downstairs and tried to gaslight me. My dad was like, no, we wasn't doing nothing, son. She was looking for her bra. I said, no, the fuck she wasn't.
She was looking for
I saw her mouth and your penis. I saw the whole thing.
Literally. No, at first. Oh my God.
And it was little. And you're saying, and you got enough. It was a tiny penis.
It wasn't because she wasn't going up high enough on the dick. Like,
yeah, okay. She was.
It was.
She was doing that way the woodpecker shit. She was like, just right there. Okay,
exactly. That nigga did try to gaslight me. Dad, shout out to you. I know you watch everything.
He taught you well.
Oh, he do?
Yeah, yo.
Shout out to the little penis, daddy.
Yo, shout out to FD Signifier. My dad's a big FD Signifier fan. Ever since then, he be watching my shit now. My dad respect what I do now.
Yo, that shit had me tripping out because I saw that part with the FD video. He was like, yo, man, my dad is like a big fan of yours. That's how I know about you. Yeah, man, you see, hey, so I was like, this is pretty good stuff right here. This FD Signifier gentleman.
Yeah, no real shit. You know, cause my dad don't like. You mean I was
old heads
a little bit. So my dad, he wasn't fucking with that.
But he wasn't in your life during that time for a little bit.
Oh yeah, when I was.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he was definitely in my
life. Just temporarily, he was like, no.
Actually, I was in his basement when I was. So that was.
I remember the wood panel basement.
Yeah, also, you saying the shit they use in the basement? That's some fucking pirate radio type shit. Like you was definitely a fucking fascist. Like that's
shit.
I remember
he had a fucking antenna and a gas engine.
I just thought anti was funny. Like I wasn't like I didn't actually believe it. I just thought like.
I'm the only one drinking. I don't know why the fuck this is happening.
No, you know, I'm drinking too. This right here is a mixed drink called Pirate Water. Shout.
Hold on. Time out. Are you sponsored by them?
No, I fuck with
that out. We learned that out.
Editor, cut that out. No free.
Just blur that shit out.
You ever drink right when the red flag juice? It'll get you right. Put that in there.
Yeah. we should publish a red juice. I feel like that'd go off.
Yo,
red berry
juice.
Think
about buying y'all card game. Is it like good for like starting sex?
Yeah. Yes. Well, it depends. So yeah, I mean, wait, hold on. I didn't mean that as if I've done that, but
I mean,
crazy, bro.
Have you? Yeah. No, look, honestly, it is in the same because you know how niggas always love to do like 20 questions and shit, and they wait like 1.5 questions in to be like, so what's your favorite position? It's like, bro, fucking slow down, Jesus fucking Christ.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, it's if y'all both want to fuck, it's a good way to have conversations about some shit that y'all both agree on or don't, but you can fuck it up. Because the questions will reveal shit that might not be it. So you gotta, what you should do if you want to use. So this is a mid roll. If you want to use waving the red flag to get some dick and or pussy, make sure that you shuffle the cards specifically to the sequence of questions that you want to go down with your amour of choice. Yeah,
it's called setting the deck. Good job.
Mm-hmm. Set the deck and set that dick. Yeah.
Yep.
Did y'all write the questions for that, or was that a white label product?
What's a white label product?
Basically, like the company already got it made. Yeah. And y'all just come put your name on it.
This nigga Dom is using real technical industry terms.
Okay,
and he talking about
motherfucking industry, man. He really is a mogul, bro. You want to manage? You want to manage our podcast?
100%. I know.
But I ain't gonna lie. I was getting money for a little bit before like they tried to cancel me. I was just.
What did you? Okay, you've now mentioned. Okay, so first of all, and we do need to do the actual mid roll in a second. First of all, no, we designed, built, did all the questions and everything, bottom to top on our card.
Why'd you say bottom 100%?
Well, is it top to? Yeah, because I said top to bottom, but that didn't make sense. Because we came from the bottom. Why would you design it top down?
Y'all gotta keep an eye on Josh's faces during this shit. This nigga Josh been making the most hilarious fucking faces.
It's like, it's like, yeah, why did you say that? Because I didn't think about it.
Because we designed it. We designed it from the bottom, right? Or is that you would say? Would you design?
You don't say from the tutor to the rooter, right? I feel you.
Exactly.
That's right. I ain't never heard nobody say from the bottom to the top.
You started from the bottom. Now we here, baby.
That's not the same thing, though.
Comes back full circle.
Doesn't Future say that, or whoever? And who sings Lifestyle? Who is that?
That is
a young
from the bottom to the top.
Rich on McQuan.
I mean, wow.
I mean, we can talk about
what is life.
We can talk about
what is death.
We can talk about that shit after the fact, but I'm just saying, because
Rest
there's
in
some
peace.
reasons why you don't necessarily want to cite that as your zeitgeist.
Oh.
But continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah. So the It's a Red Flag card game is 100% through and through your boys. You know what I'm saying? It's not white label. We made that for real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
It's red label.
Yeah. It's red label.
Red label,
Yeah, talk to him. Talk to him. Wait, but why did that get brought
Real
up?
niggas.
Or what was? Yeah.
Because I don't know. I was because I asked, does it get
So
pussy?
he's trying to get.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get some
No,
pussy.
look. Yeah. Pussy,
I mean,
dick, whatever, butthole, whatever you're trying to get. 100%.
Yeah,
Consensual.
I mean, you could.
Give me an Uncle Luther
You got to
on
get
that
you a sapiosexual motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like a bit. I like to
Yeah.
think. And then
I
like,
like that. I like that word
I
you
know.
just used, my
Mm.
nigga.
I already knew that's where this nigga Dom was going. That nigga Dom said a little bit too quick. You said that
Not
shit. This
for
nigga Dom
me,
was
not
immediately
for
checked
me.
out. He was like, I ain't even buying this shit.
Look.
No.
The questions are low key pretty. I think we keep them pretty simple actually. Like there's nothing with more than like 12 words in a sentence on them cards. It's not no long essay of questions. So
and then like
You're
it's some
good.
sexual
You're
related
good.
questions on
It's
there,
not the
too,
number
so-
of words, nigga. It's the themes. This nigga got a question on here like, "What is life?" Waving the red flag podcast. Like that's you know what I'm saying. He don't. Okay, that's
I mean,
really
but
not
you
in
can
there.
twist
But I'm
that.
just saying, like,
you can spin that. Yeah, is if she's alive, that's a red flag. No, but you can spin shit any type of way you want. You know what I mean? So it's really at the end of the day, like all conversation card games, the conversations you have are only as interesting as the people involved. So really,
That's
we can
very
give you the
good.
tools, but you got to build a house, my boy. You got to still get
This-
there. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
We can bring
This
pussy
nigga-
to you, but you got to be the one to drink. That's all I'm saying.
But
Can you bring
Dom,
this
pussy
nigga's
to me?
good at this shit, man. This nigga's
Nah.
real good at this shit.
nah, I mean,
Like,
but Dom, if you ain't trying to build a house, it's a couple prompts in there, my brother, that got the house built in there for you. You know what I'm saying?
See,
That's what
that
I'm
was
saying.
also good, Josh. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
See,
The ready-made
Josh,
house.
Mm-hmm.
that's why I like you, my nigga.
Plug and play. You know what I'm saying?
See, this why Josh is the heart and soul of
We
this
say that shit
podcast.
Been saying it.
Every
He
3
don't know it. He
episodes, we
don't
say
know
that
it,
shit.
but he's the heart
Every
of the
3
podcast.
episodes, we say Josh is the heart of this fucking
And every
podcast.
time Josh get on here and go, "Oh, I'm just Josh. Nobody likes me," because we got a lot of FD fans and shit.
The fans be on
And it's
any
like, bro,
level.
come on,
No,
Where they-
fuck them FD Signifier fans, by the way. Them niggas too smart, yo. Them niggas too fucking smart, yo. I mean, these niggas be writing essays and shit. I be like, I dropped out of high school, my nigga. Stop, bro.
Drake, Kendrick, 3.5 hours. but it'd be good. It'd be good. Points be made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, I like some of them. I've scared most of them off. I be like, this ain't the channel for you, fuck nigga. And by the way, my new shit is whenever I get into beef in comment section, cause I respond in comment section, it's my sauce. I tell niggas my address. I be like, pull up so I can kill you.
Really?
Oh yeah. Cause like
That's crazy.
I think it'll be 30.
Are you really about that? Because you seem like a funny guy. You seem like a funny guy to me. Are you
Well, see,
really?
that's the thing,
People have
though.
guns.
He a Philly funny guy. They still be shooting people.
No. I
I'm
ain't
funny, but ain't shit funny.
I ain't shooting. Yo, these niggas is pussy. I ain't gotta shoot nobody. I'm gonna beat him the fuck up. I'm gonna really stomp his face in. Like these niggas be nut ass niggas. I'm sorry.
Who said who? Okay, what did they say to you?
Excuse me. I'm getting a little too Philly, y'all.
You getting out of character?
I hear the freeway. Just
I know, that's what I'm saying. Even though what we do is wrong. Like this.
bro, like, please.
I know.
If we can, like,
This
get away
fucking
with, like,
transitioning
having
from
some of that
freeway to
beat.
beanie.
Play why
Yeah.
that nigga Josh started talking crazy.
This the Beanie Siegel segment of the podcast.
Right.
He's not freeway no more. He's not working trying to take care of his daughter. He's trying to kill people.
I'm trying to kill niggas, bro.
You know what we do, niggas are like you. You know what you
I swear, all I need is one of these comment section niggas to pull up to my crib so I can make an example out of them. I'm a record it. I'm like, this what you get, dumbass nigga. I'm a put on. First of all, viral. It's viral content. Number one. Secondly, I get
What
this.
if you kill somebody
his
from
own
your
Twitch
comment
stream.
section?
Yeah. I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Now I ain't gonna kill him. I'm gonna get close to kill
I mean,
him.
no, you probably would blow up.
Oh yeah, it's going viral. Academics
going.
posting it. FD don't fuck with me no more if I do that though. FD definitely
It depends who you kill. If you're the only killer Twitch streamer, depending on who you kill, you got to pick.
If it's
who
DJ
you,
Academics, I mean, you're like clear. You know, you're like fine.
And it's
You're
like
then
like
I think you get all of his subscribers.
Yeah, especially if it's a metaphor.
It's like Highlander.
Yeah, you get all of his shit, like Jet Li
Yeah.
in the one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
that
get
can
all of
only
his
be one.
abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let
One
me
of these
do
niggas
this
got
mid roll
died,
real quick.
All right, my fault.
No, let me do this mid roll real quick, and then maybe we should talk about
A topic,
big
any
like
topic.
speaking. A topic, maybe murder. You know what I'm saying? because I feel like white boys been putting up numbers recently. But anyway, the mid roll for this one is we have been working on doing research on a live event. You know what I'm saying? Lots of people have asked about it and been curious about it. So we're currently in the early stages of trying to figure out how we would approach some shit like that. So for those of you listeners who are, especially in Atlanta, but really anywhere, if you international, in America, wherever, there's a survey link that's down in the bio or down in the description or whatever that is going to just give us information for what you would like to see in a live event. Help us out with that. And then, you know what I'm saying? When we're coming to a town near you, we can really fucking show out and give you guys what you want. So we would appreciate it if you fill that out. We need your help. Thank you very much. Now back to your previously scheduled programming.
Yeah. Branson, Missouri is where I'm trying to be at. Just like I feel like that's where we really take off.
He got it.
You think that's where the culture is hitting?
Yeah, we do some Gallagher style comedy, Carrot Top style props.
I wouldn't be against like really smashing a watermelon. Like, yo, in the comments, if y'all want us to like smash various foods or whatever during the live show, like let us know, because
we could do a
we're really
mukbang.
willing to do anything for
That's it. That's 100% what I was gonna say. You want us to fucking eat ramen right now?
When have you ever seen like a live action mukbang, like an in-person
live action mukbang is good.
That's what our
we can get them like clear tarps and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put everybody in parkers.
My dog Alvin got an eater in Branson, Missouri. It's a woman out there.
Yes, he does. He's trying to visit. He's trying to get flew out on podcast phones.
I know this nigga's trying to make it a business deal, trying to make business credit. Put it on the Amex business.
He been trying to get the Branson for 5 years. Y'all so like y'all send news with good morning text every morning. Like y'all not even invisible ink. That's just y'all shit. It be dick and pussy every good morning. I love you. You like I need to fuck her. Yo, shout out to all the online relationships. That's real.
Damn,
this nigga dog's hilarious, man. That's
romance.
Like for real.
He walked us through it.
I know. The whole scenario.
Nah, it's real though, bro. Sometimes you fall in love through the phone. That's life though. Sometimes you just like.
I feel like those hit. Those hit because when you get like mail order pussy that you like, oh, I'd like this one. You put it in your shopping cart, and then you get it in real life. It appears on your doorstep. That shit hits different than like farmer's market pussy because you can see it.
Bezos pussy.
Oh, it hits. It hits. That same day shipping pussy is crazy. It's because it doesn't. It comes vacuum sealed, right? At the farmer's market, it's real, it's rustic, it's got blemishes. You can see it. You got to thunk it to see if it's ripe and stuff. Whereas when you get it same day shipped to you,
the big got too good. Big got too good. He started cooking too much. Oh shit!
The fumes started getting to me. I forgot to put the hood fan on.
Oh fuck.
Anyway, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying.
Welcome to Waving the Red Flag, man, the number 1 red pill podcast in Southwest United States. And Northeast Atlanta, Georgia, 100%. Let's go. We want to talk about topic. Yeah, like let's get to
we have not hit a topic.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all invited the wrong person on for a topic episode. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, you don't want to talk about white boys shooting up schools? I know you got to take.
I truly have no opinions because that is tragic. But if you want to be funny about murder and death, I could. Are you okay with being canceled? It's the question. Like, cause like I could become Jeff Hardy and jump off the ropes and just go crazy, but I don't know if that's like.
Look, man, you already said words like 5 times that we got to block out or we gonna get demonetized. So like, I mean, like I feel like we're already in this. I feel like
you can say nigga with the A. You can't say ER though.
Oh, yeah.
Not that one, brother. Not that word.
Get away with that.
I'm talking about that one, nigga. That one.
Oh,
not the
wrong one. It's still 2 syllables, but it flows off the tongue a little bit more. You got to use your teeth for that one. It's not a tongue word.
By the way, any word with Z is too good of a word. I'm sorry, but let's get into white boy shit.
Zebra xylophone. I agree. Yeah.
Is that the one we want to go with?
Yeah. Right.
Eddie, are you particularly interested in that one?
No, it's not it don't have, it's not like so topical we have to do it. So if there's something else, yeah.
What about hottest or smartest? I feel like that kind of goes along with
yeah, fuck it.
Vibe.
I mean,
we've said some shit. Let's go with that one. Can somebody pop it on the screen? I don't have Instagram.
Yeah, okay. I'll bring it up.
I'm seeing this live, by the way.
Would you rather marry the smartest person alive or the hottest?
I'd rather marry the smartest.
Smartest for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the hottest.
What would them being smart do for you?
Like help me live effectively.
Okay, but they're average looking.
If they're smart, I can probably make some money, right?
I always had this, like anybody that I loved, they seemed like the most beautiful person to me.
I look at it this way, okay? If I get the hot model, immediately increases my status, and I'm probably going to be able to go a lot more places that I've never gone before.
This
You
motherfucker
you
is
got it wrong
unintelligent.
idea, buddy.
You don't
He-
understand like
this person.
basic social cues. That's the problem. If someone asks you a question, I'm like, baby, don't answer that. I got it. There's nothing in this world more attractive than having a partner that you can leave in a room full of strangers and you go, she's going to not only hold her own, she's going to impress the whole room.
I meet a lot of people that I've never met before. But the smartest girl in the world can help me solve that problem. So I'll go with the smartest.
Final answer, huh?
That's my final answer.
Came to your senses.
Came to my senses, yeah.
Would you
Okay, that's interesting. I think they dumb
so
to me.
here's
I know what
here's
Alvin's
my
gonna
thing,
say.
right? Here's my thing,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
I think
Alvin is
it's-
sapiosexual.
No, I think you
He
have
like
to,
sapiosexuals and 7 foot tall women.
So I think that the distinction that is very relevant is, does it literally have to be like the smartest or one of the smartest people in the world, or are they just talking about a smart woman versus a hot woman? Because I think those are very two different distinctions, right? So
Yeah, smartest and hottest specifically.
yeah. So if I literally specifically talking about the smartest, then I think that's easy. I think this is an easy conversation, but I think it gets more complicated and, quite frankly, more interesting if you're just saying like a really smart woman versus a really hot woman. I think that's actually a more interesting conversation. Like, because like the smartest woman in the world can literally do like literally fucking anything. Like let's like, you know what I mean?
No,
Like, let's
she's
be
just the
honest.
smartest person in this world, not like infinitely smart.
I also think that people are downplaying exactly how much
smart
the
that
smartest
is.
person in this world can be, right? Like
Okay.
that's
Fucking Rick
impressive.
Sanchez level smart. Like,
That's fucking
No, but
impressive,
that's
right?
cartoon. Like there currently is a woman on this planet somewhere who is the smartest woman alive, and she's not doing anything. She's doing something.
No, but what I'm saying is like the potential for doing that kind of shit is so like, and I know we've had the conversation on here that like Bill Gates is legitimately fucking brilliant.
Yes.
I don't agree with
Smart as
everything
fuck.
that Bill Gates.
I watched
like,
that documentary. That motherfucker's smart as
like
hell.
Bill Gates is smart. Like there are a lot of billionaires that kind of like stumbled into that and like fucking nepotism their way into it. But Bill Gates is, and Bill Gates did nepotism his way into his billions, by the way. But anyway, Bill Gates is
still quite smart.
So like smart people can still get a lot of shit accomplished. So if you're the smartest of the smart people, I think that means something even in the context of today's reality. But if you're just like, this is a really smart woman versus like, oh, this is a really hot woman, I actually think that's a more interesting conversation. Because it's like looking at somebody who's maybe a college professor versus somebody who's like a New York Fashion Week model. I think that's more interesting. Versus like
I think
a
those
Bill
are,
Gates
I think
level
those are kind of the
intellect.
same.
I disagree. I think a Bill Gates level intellect versus like
just
the
have the
most beautiful
conversation
woman
then.
in the world is different. So
Right,
I think that, and again, just getting into the conversations, like particular, I think that it's a no-brainer that I would want the smartest woman in the world. Like that's a no fucking brainer.
Yeah, we knew that. Yeah,
she
I'm
would've got
going
it.
hottest. Well, you made some good points,
Yes.
but to me, the key element is that we're dating this person. If you were to say, who do you want for your bestie, then I would pick smartest person, smartest woman. But if I'm dating this person, if they're the smartest woman on earth, what are the odds that I'm also like attracted to them? Fuck just looks, personality wise. Like, I feel like that question weirdly like reduces shit down, because hottest literally means she's super sexually attractive to me, and then maybe she has a personality that works. But if she's smart as fuck and I don't like her, she's mean as hell, we don't get along, which doesn't mean I'm not saying because she's smart she will be those things, but it's literally random. Whereas if she's a hot woman, she might be a piece of shit, she might be a fucking dickhead, she might be mean, but she's literally hot. Like that's the
She
first
could
thing on the
also
list
be
is
like-
I'm attracted to her.
all those things, be like a dickhead, but like a smart. Like, would you rather be disrespected by a ugly smart bitch, or like an ugly smart woman, or like
hottie,
a hot ass?
every time.
You know what
Exactly.
I mean?
Let's
Like,
go,
hot ass,
yo.
bad
If she's
mother-
smart as fuck and she's
Like this kinda-
treating me like shit, she gonna be right every time, and I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, you right, I'm dumb. But if it's a dummy that's hot and she's mean to me, I can be like, shut the fuck up. And she's hot. Like I'm literally attracted to her.
What?
But you could also just be like, shut the fuck up, and then like just mind control her, like if you so smart. But we don't condone that sort of activity here at Waving the Red Flag. First and foremost, okay, we don't condone manipulation, and
If somebody's mean to
all
you,
that
you can
good shit.
manipulate them. That's fine.
Can I tell you why this is the greatest podcast on earth?
Why is this the greatest podcast on earth?
Because you niggas, by you niggas specifically, Eddie and Alvin had an intellectual conversation about IG interaction video. Like that was a street interview, and you niggas like had a real conversation about it. That's like elite.
Gotta do it.
That's elite yapperism. Like it don't.
Our
get better than
yappetites
that.
are voracious.
Like
Niggas
that
ain't
shit
gophers.
was.
They
Y'all
ain't
niggas
gophers,
not gophers, yo.
They not
Yo,
gophers,
Josh,
bro.
Oh my god.
by the way, Josh, you came in and you livened it up for me because I was like, these niggas is sickos, and you was like, that bitch is on some shit. I was like, yeah, that bitch is on some shit. My fault for doing commentary on the conversation, but I do have a point about this.
Okay.
Realistically speaking, like I don't know why you overcomplicated. I'm obviously taking the baddest bitch on earth. Why the fuck I want the smartest bitch? Like we gotta be honest. Like a smart bitch don't do shit for me, but piss me off because why she win the arguments?
Every argument. But like even Alvin,
Why that bitch
even
got
Alvin,
and shit like that. That bitch no.
Because I know Alvin was gonna say this, but I've seen who you date, Alvin, without getting into specifics. You like women who are attractive physically as well, even if coincidentally. If a woman is the smartest and she's not attractive to you, you're cool? Like that's still a good choice to you?
So I will say that there are definitely women that I was not physically attracted to. And then I realized how smart they were. Yeah, I realized how smart they were.
Okay.
And they magically became like my brain works that way.
Yeah, okay.
Like they magically were like, oh shit,
okay.
like I'm attracted
then
to
I
this
fuck with
person.
that.
That is
I understand your answer. Okay. If you can build attraction off of that intellect purely, then for you that makes perfect sense. But for me, I'm going like, yeah, no.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like because either person, hottest and smartest, they're probably both pieces of shit. Like if you're the top one of anything, you're probably not a good person. I would rather at least you be attractive.
Can I be honest, Alvin?
If I'm dating you, not I know you, not you're my best friend, not you're my mentor or my boss, you're the person that I come home to at night. I would like it if I find you attractive.
Yeah. Also, and I am gonna let Dom be honest, but also you got to think about my worldview on things, right? So
okay, depends on your goals, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like my partner kind of
that's what
fit into my life goals and that kind of thing. And
yeah, I'm not trying to take over the world. That's a you thing. I respect it. I'm not trying to do all that.
The hottest person, to the guy's point in the clip, that probably gets me into some doors, but that doesn't necessarily facilitate the operations once I get in those doors. I feel like the smartest person can get you into the doors as well as facilitate operations. So I do think that's
this motherfucker trying to take over the Chinese mines in Kenya and shit. Yeah, okay.
The Chinese mines in Kenya.
Yeah. He's got big development plans. He's got like 6 different operations running right now.
Oh,
he's got MI5 agents and shit. It's a whole thing.
Come out. Did you say Chinese mines? Like gold mines or mines?
Like gold mines.
Okay. I thought
mines. Okay.
Double entendre. Don't even ask me how,
my brother. Alvin is making big moves.
Because I was thinking, like, damn, how many Chinese people is there inside Kenya? Like, is there a lot?
It's a lot. It's weirdly a lot.
Like, what is the population of Chinese people in Kenya?
For business purposes,
they over there. They're doing it. They're doing a lot of imperialism shit, a lot of neo-imperialism shit, and Alvin is at the center of that shit. He's in those rooms, making those deals, cutting those checks.
Yo, what do neo mean as a prefix in front of words? Because
new shit.
I'm thinking about adding that to just shit like that. Like this neo,
This ain't the regular. This ain't that old dick. This is neo dick.
NEODOM. Like you just gonna just fucking like
it's neo dog. It's neo. You know what I mean?
NEO.
I fuck with that prefix though. It's a hard prefix. I be seeing like
it's good.
That's a hard prefix.
I be
It
seeing
is.
Hassan saying it in front of words. Shout out, Hassan Albi. I know his fans like this shit. I don't know how, because y'all smart too. But I be seeing Hassan say that shit, and I be like,
Yo, Hassan, shout out. Come through on the pod.
yo, please come talk to these niggas. They smart. First, I ain't gonna hold on. Let me chop because I'm gonna do some shit I almost shouldn't do. But I'm gonna chill out. But I saw, no, what am I about to say? Neo is just a fire word. I like that word. I like the prefix because I feel like it just add pizzazz to shit. Like, what if I'm like, nah, baby, this ain't.
It's not
This ain't
cheating. It's a
coke.
Neo relationship.
No, this ain't coke. This Neo coke. You know what I mean? Like this shit. It sound futuristic and shit like that. My fault though.
Right?
Yo, dating the smart bitch. I'm sorry. I'm doing bits. I'm fucking up y'all podcast. I apologize.
No, man.
You're not.
This is entertaining.
That's why we invited you. This is a safe space. This is a safe space, brother. Don't stop double questioning yourself. You got it.
No, so I'm like 3 seltzers in, and at this point I start questioning if people love me or not. Like that's the point.
Oh, I see I can see the mask.
Wow.
It has that, yeah.
Right now. That's what's going on. Like, I know you guys don't love me. My
No more jokes. Mother will love you. Okay, I got you.
That's the point of drunk.
If enough people laugh, I'll be whole. Okay.
Exactly. I'm at that point of drunk. Like, yo, do people actually care about me, or am I just a clown? And you know what I'm saying?
No, just tell us more jokes, bro.
You right? Yeah, man.
Yeah, keep it. Yeah, that's why you got hired, bro. Come on.
You remember
man.
you was bald?
I do. Yeah.
Who? What happened? Who remember? He
said, "Do you remember when I was bald?"
You was bald.
What's that like?
What's the punchline, bro?
No, that was just it's a question. It was like
when you were 3.
Why gotta be a punchline? I'm just asking. You said make me laugh, and
that's where you get your value from. That's why we invited you to talk to us. So I'm just kidding. You're a person. You have value.
By the way, you're not, and I respect that.
No. You have interesting takes as well. Yeah,
I know.
It's good to talk to you.
Neodom is kind of getting real introspective tonight. Like Neodom,
man, bro. I'm 27, bro. I had a rough week. Yeah, I mean,
that's Neodom. That's Neodom.
What is shit like that? Yeah, I mean, I was fucked up, bro. Do y'all know what bipolar feel like? Real question.
From the outside, yes.
Tell me what you think bipolar feels like. This is a good question, I think, for podcast.
From the outside or from the inside? From the inside, I don't know.
So I'm saying, so none of you guys are bipolar. So from an outside perspective, what does it feel like to you? Like, what have you heard about it?
Well,
so for me,
I witnessed it firsthand.
Is it 1 or 2? So like 2 is like it just seems like what you think about from a pop culture perspective, right? Where it's like just massive swings in mood. Bipolar 1 has a bit more like serious like pathology and manifests like in my limited experience, just like and again as an outside observer over longer periods of time. But like bipolar 2 is like yeah, man, I'm just like chilling out here. Oh, and then like there's bouts of aggression, there's bouts of
energy.
Yeah, like mass energy.
Hyper. Like, yeah.
They'll just run for no reason. Like it's like, you know, like people who like I've worked with for, you know, in bipolar 2. But like again, one has a completely different pathology that I have.
What's one? Because I think what I've experienced is number 2. What's number 1?
I think I've experienced the 1.
They kill people and stuff.
Yeah, what's 1? Tell us what 1 is.
1, again, it's the same thing, but it's like more serious and over a longer period of time. It's like you decompensate to the point where it's like it's a severe depressive episode versus like this kind of like just manic energy sort of like space.
So I'm bipolar 2. So I'm bipolar 2. And I have a tinge of schizophrenia, which is I hear voices and shit sometimes. But my bipolar is what really fucked me up. So recently I just went through an episode where like I feel like I was at the top of the world. And I was like making music and shit like that. And I was like, this is the best shit ever. I was like,
new career. Yeah.
Nah, but by the way, I've been making music. Shout out to everybody who like my music and shit like that.
Hey, bro, I just got to pause you right there real quick, man. I'm still upset that on that time when we came on the Yo Show, I fully was expecting for you to perform Freezer because I wanted to do the ad libs on that bit. But she was like, oh, nah, I got stage fright. I ain't performing. I ain't rapping that shit tonight. I ain't doing my normal intro.
First of all, rapping Frieza in front of people is nuts.
What kind of music you be doing? Do you like rap or do you like play like the ukulele?
Like Boss Man D-Lo.
Like, I just like know.
It's literally like Boss Man. He made Boss Man D-Lo music. You do that shit on purpose, baby.
Yeah. Baby, shut me up. Baby, baby, I'm about to nut. That's a both deal, man. But no, I don't play ukulele. I don't play ukulele. But so I was like really fucked up. I was playing music for my girl. She was like, "This is good." She was lying to me. It was definitely she lying to me, and I
She
love me
loves
that
you.
day. It was one of those days, exactly. But at the end of it, so when the swing came back down, I was like depressed, and I want to talk about like what the feeling of bipolar, the downside feel like for a second, because I don't think a lot of people like it's fun because Jay made it fun. It's fun, but the fun is not that fun. Have anybody ever done Molly?
No, I personally
Oh,
have
all
not.
right,
I
cool.
You know
have.
what I mean? I
It's
did
been a
some
very
shrooms.
long
That's
time though, but yes, I have.
wow.
Okay, do you
Alvin's done
remember what
everything.
the come down a Molly feel like?
Okay, that's the correlate.
Yeah, imagine that, but for 3 days. You just
Okay.
feel like I have no energy for nothing. I feel like shit. I feel like the worst person ever. That's how I felt for the last 3 days. I'm getting out of it, and then
Okay.
my piece shit the bed, and I'm drinking, and I feel like, do y'all love me? Like how much do you love Papa Bear?
We love you, Dom.
Don't say
We
that,
love
my
you,
nigga.
Dom.
Hold on,
Come
I
on,
call myself
Come
Papa
don't
Bear.
do
on,
Hold
we
on.
love you.
I call
Don't
myself
do it.
Papa Bear. Hold on, stop,
Listen,
I
stop.
know.
Papa Bear.
Stop.
Listen,
Recognize
open
the
your
bit,
ears.
y'all. Please don't
We
I know
love
this nigga. I know this
you.
nigga.
We love you.
I
We
call
need
myself
to
Papa
love
Bear.
you.
We
I call
see
myself
you,
Papa Bear,
Dom.
yo.
Come
I call
on.
We
myself
see
Papa
you.
Bear. Please,
Papa Bear,
please.
we see
It's a
you.
Neo Bear.
You are
Yeah.
seen.
I'm Neo Papa
Yeah.
Bear.
Yes. Neo Papa
This
Bear.
is safe.
100%. You know, and like we as Waving the Red
Cuddle.
podcast, 100% support all people going through mental ailments. As I mentioned all the time, I worked in the space for about 3 years, so I get it. Dom, we're here for you. We're here for everybody. Eddie,
Stop being serious, yo. It was part of it was serious to talk about mental health.
Take this love,
No,
Dom.
that's gay. Like what the
Yeah, stop
fuck?
love
acting
is
like a
serious.
bitch. Is that
Love is
what you wanted? Is
serious.
that what you wanted, Dom? Like, stop acting like a little bitch.
There you go.
Is that
Thank you,
what you want to
Josh.
hear?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
He
All
you.
right.
got
Nah,
You know how
combination.
I
nah,
know this nigga, man.
nah,
You
Nah.
acting
nah.
like
You know how
This
it
nigga
is,
woman, bro.
fucking,
You know
this
who
you know
nigga
how it
fucking
is.
Dom.
bitches.
This nigga fucking Dom wanted the love, and then he want to be Philly hard and shit, and he can be like, "Well, I
Right.
really didn't want that
He
shit."
want
So it's
both.
like he getting
He
this
want to
nigga getting the
make it
best
a
of both
problem.
worlds on this podcast.
He trying
This
to make
nigga
it.
fucking
He want to make it like we gay when
Nah,
he
it's
wants to
gay.
love it.
Nah, it's gay. I saw you kiss a boy before. It was cute. I saw you do
Yeah.
it.
So yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was cute.
it was nice.
My heart
Mwah,
fluttered when I
mwah,
saw
mwah,
you do
mwah.
it.
There we go.
yeah.
Niggas should get to do gay shit. We established that last episode. It's all good.
Fair
Eddie, I have a
enough.
question for you.
And then we got to
What
close out
is
after
death,
that one.
though?
Yes, we do.
What is death, though?
That's what I do to a pussy, baby.
Mm,
Next question.
Kill it.
Oh.
Kill it.
Oh.
I don't even know if we can
Roll
end
kill.
on anything better than that. Like I think that might be like the best possible ending point.
I'm so sorry I ruined y'all episode. We didn't talk about none of y'all topics.
You really
Y'all
didn't,
We
Dom.
got
Like Dom, if you were
bro. You
ruining
work
the
on your
episode,
self-esteem. This is crazy. He done hit 17 do you love me if I was a worms during this fucking podcast. This is crazy. Bro, come on.
I know shit. Now,
Love yourself. Love yourself,
Now.
bro. Okay.
if
No, it's
you,
You
I'm
gotta
closing
call-
this
you
shit out.
had a
I'm
good
closing this
time,
shit
man.
out. I'm closing this shit out. Now,
Let this man close.
Damn.
now, if people are judging you for listening to Kendrick Lamar and having a black awakening to Pimp a Butterfly, you may be seeing a red flag. But if you are constantly asking for validation and love and then spurning said love, you may be waving the red flag. It has been waving
That's
the
a
red
mental
flag
disorder.
podcast.
Actually, that's Alvin. Look, Alvin gonna spur
We
the
got-
fuck out of love, but he don't ask for it though. You
We
know
got-
about it.
I don't ask for shit, but we got Josh, we got Eddie fully in character tonight. We got the founder and creator of Zoom, Neo Dom, on here. Dom, it's been a pleasure. Like legitimately, I like
Don't.
phenomenal episode. The time passed so quickly. All love, even though apparently that's gay. So let us. So where can the people find you, Dom? Anything you want to plug? Always be plugging.
Potty Mouth TV on Instagram, Potty Mouth on YouTube, patreon.com/Potty Mouth. We release 2 episodes a week for $5 a month. It is the best deal inside the business. If you are a part of the working class and you work 40 hours a week, I am the podcast for you. It gets you through your work week. We do 3-hour episodes pretty frequently. Unlike these niggas who do an hour. I could have kept going. Patreon.com.
Yeah, no, shoot our shit down. We gotta plug our shit right after this.
I know shit. I know. Well, fuck. You know, like, well, now that you guys got
hop
what
on
a
our
real,
track and fuck us up.
I know. This nigga. Now that we know what a real podcast does, let us.
Okay, Joe Budden.
Damn.
We
He doing a diss track on in the feature.
This is what I'm talking about right here. This fucking Philly work ethic shit right here. Fucking play Free Ray in the background on this, and then we finna fucking go drive forklifts right after this. But anyway, I know, that shit made me want to work on the docks immediately. But now, for the inferior podcast that has been part of this collaboration, make sure that you check us out wherever podcasts are sold effectively. You know, check us out on Spotify, on YouTube. Make sure that you check out our Patreon, which does have a lot of bonus content. Make sure that you check us out on the live. It is a very good time. We reference a lot of stuff on the live in this very episode itself. So if you want to be in on the joke, make sure that you're doing that. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Make sure that you're copying the card games.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also make sure that you are taking the survey because it helps us figure out our direction for growth, our direction for improvement, to give you the best possible content. You know, if that's 3-hour episodes, then maybe. But Eddie Button, did I miss anything? Look, Eddie Button was like, "No, cut that shit out." He's like,
"No, we ain't doing no 3 hours up in this bitch."
You saw that shit? That was the most subtle. Like, we not doing that shit.
Yeah, that nigga,
like,
that
I'm doing a bit. This nigga was
right.
like not win. This nigga was not winning for the bit because he gonna get 40 comments asking him to do longer episodes, and this nigga's like,
yeah, 3 hours.
No, forget that shit out.
We do not have the financial, the facilities for that shit.
Thank you for mentioning.
Y'all got 3 hours. Yo, do 3 hours. Just do it. See how fun it is. It really is fun. At some point, you just start talking about how much.
At that point, we're fucking Twitch streaming. Like, that's a whole different model. Like, we gonna watch.
We should just stream. We should just stream.
Can I tell you one time we did a 6-hour podcast?
48-hour podcast. Yeah. Oh damn.
6 hours.
6 hours.
There's a 6-hour podcast on our Patreon right now. By the way, it was the dumbest shit we ever did because nobody finished it. But it was more so, like I said, I power for the working man. Like if you have an 8-hour shift, we got you through 6 hours of the
just
shift.
Talking bullshit.
If you own the shipping, Dom got you fucking covered, bro. Your shipping enterprise rent a car, like Dom got you.
What else? What else you want to talk about? For 3 fucking hours and nobody's even listening at that point.
No, we
appreciate you though.
At some point, I was just like, yo, I think I'm gay. At some point, I came out. I've come out like 7 times.
Okay.
To be honest, but it was.
Did you go back in?
No, I keep going out when niggas don't believe me.
Okay. Have you ever? Oh, and we do have to close this so we can do your podcast.
My for an hour, 10 minutes. This to me, this
phenomenal B-roll. Top tier B-roll. Top tier B-roll.
Have you ever kissed a boy?
I've thought about it frequently.
Okay. Frequent. Okay. You touched yourself to it.
Whoa.
I thought
I ain't gay.
This nigga was like, it's lies to this shit. This nigga was saying like, no, like it's a line, bro. You crossed.
I never touched myself to it, but have I thought about kissing the supple lips of a man? Yes. Never beat my dick. That's gay.
Wait, gay. Do they have to be? Do they have to be supple as opposed to like rugged lips? Because that is less gay.
Do you like rugged lips, my nigga? Do you like rugged lips?
No, I'm straight. So I like femboys. So that's
You know what?
I'm with you. I like my men hairless.
You don't
Real
like
quick
a
question, and I'm gonna ask this, and then I'm gonna ask this.
Nah. Give me a Timothy Chalamet. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask this, and then y'all can close out officially, and this can lead into our podcast, Potty Mouth, on YouTube. You can come check us out over there.
Stay plugging. Always be plugging.
Always be plugging. Would you fuck the baddest trans woman in the world or femboy, but they dick was bigger than yours?
We talked about this before. Yeah.
I mean,
the baddest.
The baddest.
If I was gonna like smash like the baddest like TS, you know what I'm saying?
Or you be watching.
Are we allowed to say that? Is that still? Is that allowed? I don't think. Okay.
They inside the porn they call it.
TS. But I feel like porn. Inside the porn, they still use that T granny word. So
To be honest, it's not a bad word when they say it.
Yeah, but that's like us saying nigga or gay men saying like the F word. Like you're not allowed to say it outside the community. It's tongue in cheek.
It's also not bad if you say if it's like funny enough.
I don't know about that one.
Nah, that's that. I did. Yeah, that's. If you want more bullshit like that, go to Don's podcast.
100% closing out. Potty Mouth Podcast.
All right. All right. Control.